will start us off.
So what do you think happened in the second half after you built that 15-point lead?
Yeah, they just they started posing their well and just starting the offensive class, and we just had to get a couple guys some quick blow because these guys was cramping, and when I got those guys, because certain guys quick blow, they went on like a 10-0 run quick within 2 or 3 minutes, and they got momentum in the second half, and then they just imposed their will, and I thought we did that in the first half, and they did in the second half.
Right, second word.
Coach, can you talk about what Stephon Payne gave you tonight with 15 rebounds?
Yeah, I thought he played with some toughness. I thought he played. He did well from a defensive standpoint and rebounding. And he kind of got gassed down his ear, his ankle at halftime, so I had to give him a quick blow in the second half, and a couple guys went to the bench, and that's when they imposed their will on us.
Shah, the offense looked great there for about a half, and then you go on some big scoring droughts in the second half. To what do you attribute that, and is there anything you can do to change that going forward?
Yeah, no, we changed it. We had 2 days of making them understand, there's, you gotta get to the progressions, right? There's 2 or 3 or 4 different options within one play, and we couldn't stand around. So the first half we did that. Second half, we started playing hero basketball, and when you got a lead, instead of just doing the same thing that got you the lead.
Right.
Shah, how do you explain the 9 missed free throws and 20 missed layups?
I don't understand the answer to that question. I don't mean how you explain it. I don't know. I gotta watch the film and see. Missed free throws, just focus, right? Missed layups. That's part of the game. Do you want to miss layups? I thought we had some layups in transition that we should have cashed in on. I don't know. Lack of focus is not like we definitely worked on it. Like I said, they imposed their will the last 7 minutes of the game, and I think that was the difference.
Jerry.
So why do you think Bud wasn't himself tonight? Was it St. John's length, or what do you think was called up?
Well, he got hurt last game. He hurt his quad last game in the first half. He's a tough kid. He tried to play through it. Last couple of days, he couldn't do anything. Tonight, I thought he was playing on pretty much one leg. But if you're out there, you got to be out there. And he was out there, and just to have a butt clock game.
Shah, first time the team has a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah.
How do you get them
No,
out of this? Stop the bleeding.
Nah, this sucks. It does. Just got to get back to the drawing board. There's nothing. I thought we came in with a good game plan and short prep for these guys. And I thought for pretty much 30 minutes, 30 plus minutes, I thought we controlled the game. And then they just imposed their will and starting the offensive glass. And we wasn't boxing out in the second half. I think that was the difference. The first half we boxed out, and I think we controlled it from a rebound standpoint. I think we was up 10 and 11 on them in rebounds in the second half. They, and it was their second group. It was the, I don't know, that's the kid name of. I didn't say number 17 last night. Pray? Yeah, I thought he came in and gave them excellent minutes. I thought he gave them excellent minutes. He was all over the place. We got a rebound. AJ fell, he rolled, he dove on the floor, got the ball. Like, he gave them excellent minutes. I thought, he imposed his will, him and Hopkins in the second half, and also the kid Mitchell.
Sure.
What do you think of the way the team defended, and how frustrating is it to defend the way you did and then give up those offensive boards?
Yeah, nah, it's not good, especially even some free throw box outs, right? Things that that win and lose games, and things that we work on. I don't know, just lack of focus. Now this is disappointing. I thought we played well enough to win this game for a period, and to lose it like that down the stretch is disappointing. But there's a lot of basketball to be played. We gotta keep our heads up. We got a good DePaul team on Saturday, so gotta get back to work.
Are there teachable things, Sean, for your team from the way they played today, the effort, and how they had a 15-point lead here?
Yeah, I think like I said, the last 2 days. Well, not Monday, I don't know when we play Saturday. So not Sunday, you can't do too much, but yesterday I thought for one day prep, I thought we did some things to help us, and I think they worked in the first half, just from an offensive standpoint. Even, you know, in holding a team like St. John's to 65 points, I mean, they score 80 something, you know, so the defense is there. I mean, we just gotta start cashing in on offense. Like you said, 20 missed layups and, I don't know how many missed free throws. 9 missed free throws. When teams make a run, you know, the way to stop a run is getting the ball inside or get to the free throw line, and we did that, we just didn't cash in.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Shaw.